Welcome back to my channel. Women air wet when they show these 5 secret signs male psychology. Have you ever wondered how to decode the secret signals women send when they're truly into you? It's no screw as much about subtle unspoken behaviors as it is about mystery. But here's the thing most men completely overlook. These signs today we're peeling back the curtain on female psychology to cover the 5 secret signals that show when a woman is truly attracted to you. These aren't just random behaviors. They're deeply rooted in psychology and human connection. Some of them are so subtle you might have noticed them before but didn't fully understand what they meant. Stick around because by the end of this video you'll only learn to recognize that these signs, but also understand. And the him trust me knowing. These could change how you approach relations forever. Now, why does this matter? Because understanding the signals isn't just about attraction. It's about fostering grasp, it building meaningful connections, why women hide their arousal signs, and creating relations based on mutual understanding. When you learn to pick up on these behaviors, you'll knowingly save yourself from misreading situations. You'll also become the type of man who knows how to respond with confidence and clarity. Before what if let me ask you, psycho bent female attract. Ty and something have however had a moment where you felt like a woman was giving you mixed signals. 1 minute she's leaning in fully engaged, and the next she seems this. The reality is women often communicate their attraction in ways that are nonverbal, and when you learn to read these cues, you unlock a whole new level of connection. Let's start with psychology behind female attraction. Have you ever wondered why women were drawn to certain traits or behaviors? Them were lies. In evolutionary psychology for centuries, women have been wired to see qualities that signal strength, stability, and emotional security. This isn't just about physical strength, it's about traits like confidence, attentiveness, and the habilitating part. While men often respond to visual cues, women are more likely to be influenced by emotional and psychological triggers. What does that mean for you? It means that what truly matters to most women isn't the cryo drive or the brand of your watch. It's how you make them feel. When a woman feels seen, heard, and valued, it activates a deep sense of connection that goes beyond physical attraction. But here's where things get tricky. Attraction isn't always straightforward. Women often communicate interest through subtle behaviors, and missing these quests can lead to confusion or missed opportunities. That's why understanding signals is essential. When you can recognize the difference between genuine attraction and casual friendliness, you appropriately and avoid missteps. The key is to focus in patterns. One behavior on its own might not mean much, but sign one genuine eye contact. When you see multiple signs aligning, that's when you know the science behind female attraction. There's something deeper going on. In a moment, we'll reveal the first of these 5 secret signs, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Now, let's get into the first of the 5 secret signs women show when they're truly interested. Sign 1, genuine hand eye contact. Off the most powerful signals a woman can give is through her eyes shave. You ever noticed her holding your gauzy just a little longer than usual? Genuine eye contact goes beyond a casual glance. It's prolonged, intentional, and often accompanied by subtle cues like dilated pupils and a warm, inviting expression. Why is this so significantly? Is this so significant? Eye contact is one of the oldest forms of nonverbal communication. Psychologically, it's linked to building intimacy and trust. When a woman feels connected to you, she's naturally drawn to make eye contact as it signals openness and vulnerability. It's her way of saying, I see you and I want you to see me, too. Here's the practical tip. When you notice this, reciprocate with confidence. Hold her gaze. It's not in a way that feels intense or overbearing, but with a relaxed, self-assured energy. At age you smile to signal that you're ringing uninterested confidence. It's incredibly attractive, and your ability to meet her eye contact with a visitation reinforce that connection. Remember, this isn't about staring, it's about creating a shared moment, often understanding subtle touches. Now, let's move on to second sign, to subtle touches. This is one of the most telling things, that a woman is drawn to how subtle touches can seem innocent on the surface, but they often carry deeper meaning. And maybe she lightly brushes her hand against yours during a conversation. Touch your arm to emphasize a point, or places her hand on your shoulder while laughing at your joke. Gestures might seem small, but they're intentional and signal comfort and a desire for connection. From a psychological perspective, physical touch is a powerful form of communication. It's often an unconscious way for momento bridge the gap between prolonged eye contact and pupil dilation, emotional and physical prolonged eye contact attraction. When a woman feels comfortable around you, touch comes her way of inviting closeness, testing the waters to see how you're spent. Here's how you handle it. When you notice these subtle touches, recreation appropriate, this doesn't mean you should immediately escalate to physical contact. Instead, mirror her actions in a respectful and natural way. For example, if she touches your arm during a conversation, a gentle touch on her shoulder or hand when emphasizing a point can signal that you're on the same wavelength. The key is to stay within her comfort zone while demonstrating you're tuned to her signals. What you don't want to do is over-ink or over-ink to keep it natural, and let the connection develop organically by paying attention to these small, meaningful gestures. You'll not only deepen the connection, but also show her that you're someone who understands and respects her boundaries. Sign 3: active listening and engaged responses. The third sign is all about how she engages with you during a conversation. Pay attention. Tough little things. Is she leaning in when you talk? Does she nod in agreement or mirror your gestures? Maybe she's asking thoughtful follow-up questions or at your jokes a little longer. 10. Usual active listening. Genuine interest. These are all signs of active listening and genuine interest. Here's why this matters. Women often show their attraction by giving their full attention to someone they're drawn to. From a psychological standpoint, this behavior is rooted in the desire to connect on an emotional and intellectual level. When a woman prioritizes what you're saying, she's subtly communicating that she values your thoughts and wants to keep that conversation flowing. So, how do you keep that connection alive? Becky is to reciprocate. Her engagement represents how you're not just hearing her words, but genuinely understanding her. Lean in slightly when she speaks, maintain eye contact, and respond thoughtfully. Avoid giving generic answers or letting sign numbers settle it. Biting and touching your men waters. She'll notice if your focus shifts. Most importantly, don't rush to dominate the conversation. Ask open-ended questions that invite her to share more about herself by showing you're as invested in the dialogue as his. Yield a dynamic where mutual interests are signed for play, teasing, or flirting. The fourth sign is playful teasing or flirting. This is where things start to get fun. If she's cracking light-hearted jokes, playful you, or even mock arc reveal, you've likely caught her attention. Playful teasing. Why do women do this? Flirting is a natural way to test the waters and create a sense of comfort and excitement from psychological pecs. Playful teasing helps as the rapport and build a unique bond at signals that she feels safe enough with you to let her guard down and have fun with is a significant step in deepening connection. When you notice this behavior, respond with humor and confidence, match her energy. But don't try to own up her or turn it into a competition. For example, if she playfulizes you about your choice of drink, cloud it off and tease her back in a light, fun way. The goal is to keep the interaction positive and effortless. One thing to avoid is to prioritizing time per teasing too seriously. If she jokes about something, didn't get defensive or overthink. Instead, roll with the playful tone on Ducey. It is an opportunity to show off your charisma by meeting her playful energy with confidence, and what you'll show her that you're someone she can have fun with, someone who doesn't just understand her humor, but enhances it. Sign 5, prioritizing time with you. Inner woman genuinely likes you. She makes time for you, no matter how packed her schedule. Maybe it might be as simple as agreeing to meet for coffee, suggesting plans for the weekend, or carving out time for a quick chat amidst their busy day. These actions show she's prioritizing you even when life is shtick. Why does this matter? Sign number 3. Increased physical closeness. Time is one of the most valuable resource when she chooses to spend hers with you. It's a clear indicator that she sees you as someone worth investing in psychologically. This reflects interest and a desire to build a deeper connection. People rarely go out of their way for someone they don't care about. So, how should you respond? First, acknowledge and appreciate her effort. A simple thank you for making time for Macon go a long way in showing your gratitude. Then reciprocate. Make her feel that her time is valued by being present, attentive, and engaged. When you're a talker, remember relationships thrive on mutual effort, and recognizing that this allows you to foster an even stronger connection. Common misinterpretation of female signals notive reaction that seems like interesting attraction. It's important to distinguish between polite gestures and authentic signals. For example, a fork smile, generic compliment, or short polite responses might just be her way off any ordeus, not a sign she's drawn to. Context is everything. One isolate bever doesn't paint the full picture. Genuine smile paired with prolonged eye contact and engaged conversation is a good sign. But a casual smile without other signals might simply be friendliness. Reading the situation context holistically is key to avoiding misses. And here's a big tip: avoid overanalyzing. Constantly dissecting her every move can make you anxious and overthink interactions. Instead, stay confident and open if you're unsure about her intentions. Don't be afraid. Talk something as simple as "I feel like get along really well. What do you think?" can clarify things without necessary confusion. And how to respond when you notice these signs. Confidence size your best ally when you spot these sizes. Don't hesitate or second guesses. You'll self-respond. Sign number 4. Changes in voice tone and speech patterns naturally showing that you're self-assured without being arrogant. Avoid overthinking. Trending thrives on authenticity. So relax and let your true self shine through. When the moment feels right, take the next step. Whether it's asking her out, suggesting a shared activity, or simply expressing your interest in an irrespectful way. To recap 5 secret signs women show when they're interested are genuine: eye contact, subtle touches, active listening, playful teasing, and prioritizing time with you. These behaviors are subtle yet powerful indicators of attraction, and recognizing them can transform how you approach relationships. Now it's your turn to take action. Start paying attention to these signals in your interactions and use them to build meaningful connections. Remember, relation or build on mutual understanding, respect, and effort. If you found value in this video, share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more insightful content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you